I come from a proud tradition of driving crappy old cars. This is another one, case in point. I mean, look at I don't even know what this is, the sun bleaching on the back of my rearview mirror. Anyway, I already filmed this video twice on the way to work, but each time I took a turn that threw the phone across my dashboard. I'm getting a windshield-mounted tripod thing later this week, so that problem should go away. But I wanted to share a story that I thought of last night after a friend of mine helped jumpstart my car because I left my lights on all day. I know, right? It's only happened 3 times in my life, and the first time it happened, I was in high school. And that's the story I want to share. I was a lifeguard, and I also taught swimming lessons, and I drove into work one day. Oh, somebody's car is a little squeaky. Proud tradition of crappy cars. So I drove into work one day, and it was a day kind of like today, a little bit overcast and gray, so you had to have your headlights on. And my car was so crappy that I didn't have any notification system or alarm or anything to let me know that I left my lights on when I got out. So I got out, I went into work, and about 4 hours into my shift, I was standing on the side of the pool holding one of those torpedo things, the big floaty foam things that we use to rescue people, David Hasselhoff style. And I hear on the intercom, there's a white Volkswagen Golf in the parking lot with its lights on, license plate number, and then they read the license plate number. And I thought, okay, I have a decision to make here. This is like Solomon and the 2 moms claiming the child, right? What do? I need to decide, do I put the lives of these patrons, and especially these little kids in the shallow end, at risk and go and turn off the lights in my car so I don't have to jump start it later? Or do I just suck it up and say, you know what, I'm going to risk it another hour or so until I can go out there and check on my car? And I thought, you know what, I'll just wait. I'll do the right thing here, and I don't want to get in trouble with my boss either. So I waited, and about 10 minutes later, they came on the intercom again and said, "Attention patrons, there's a white Volkswagen Golf in the parking lot with its lights on." And they shared the license plate number again. I thought, oh my gosh, that they're going to keep doing this every 10 minutes for the rest of the time I'm out here. But I can't do it. I can't leave these kids. They're going to drown if I don't tell them to walk and not splash and those kinds of critical things that lifeguards police in the pool. So I said, you know what? I'm going to wait. If my lights are still on after 4 hours, they'll probably be on in another half hour or so. I'm good. Well, about 5 minutes later, they came on the intercom and said the same thing. There's a white Volkswagen Golf in the parking lot with its lights on. And I thought, okay, what they're doing here, they're giving the frequency of these announcements a half-life. So the next one's going to happen in like 2.5 minutes. Like, I can't allow this. It's going to continue for the rest of the time I'm out here. So at that point, this was the 3rd time. Everybody had heard it 3 times. People were probably tired of it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'll bite the bullet. And I kind of hung my head in shame and dropped the floaty tube I had, the torpedo we called it, and started walking to go turn the lights off in my car. And as I walked past the full length of our long pool, all of the parents and the kids, I felt everyone's eyes looking at me, and I heard audible laughter. And I knew that they were thinking, man, what an idiot. We trust him with our life, and he can't turn the lights off in his own car. I thought I'd learned my lesson. It happened again in college, and it happened again yesterday. You know, what are you going to do? That's life. Anyway, that's the story of the time I put the lives of children and toddlers at risk to go turn the lights off in my car because I was worried about the shame and ridicule I would endure if I had to jumpstart it. And instead, I endured shame and ridicule by ignoring it twice before finally listening the 3rd time. Does that ever happen to you? Let me know in the comments below if you have any tricks or tips of how to remember to turn your lights off. And share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Let your friends and family know about it. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers as quickly as possible so we can snag a custom URL. We can do it with your help. Thanks.